The look and feel of the border has changed since President Trump took office, with new protective wire, members of the military, and increased security. Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us on this Friday. I am Wale Aliyu.
And I'm Kimberly Hunt. Today, ABC 10 News reporter Perla Shaheen got a first-hand look at those changes and the impact Border Patrol says they're having on border crossings.
Border Patrol just put in 6 miles of this concertina wire along the border wall. It's part of their collaboration with federal authorities in the Department of Defense. Spiraling wire, enveloped in spikes that can easily cut into your skin, now covers the top and bottom of San Diego's border wall. Border Patrol agents escorted us past the border wall on the U.S. side to get a closer look at the recent security upgrades. The daunting image of sharp, unforgiving metal meant to deter illegal crossings into the United States.
If you cross illegally here in San Diego sector, you will face consequences.
Chief Patrol Agent Jeffrey Stallniker claims the in-your-face approach is working. Agents are currently apprehending around 30 migrants a day. Around this time last year, they were seeing up to 1,400 daily.
To say there has been a dramatic change would be an understatement.
Also helpful is the additional 750 Marines and Army personnel sent to the San Diego border in January. They engineered and constructed the concertina wire and have assisted in 24/7 surveillance of the border.
One of the issues that they had is just not having enough people spread across the border, so there's a lot of gaps in where they could see on whether or not people were or were not crossing.
Stallniker admits the added security has led some migrants to take other dangerous routes into the United States, including 3 people who died last Friday while trying to illegally cross through the Otay Mesa wilderness. Stallniker says these routes can become even more dangerous as the summertime heat leads to dry desert conditions.
Have we also seen an increase in maritime operations, more human smuggling on our waters?
So the number on the water has gradually increased. We do anticipate that as we continue to lock down the border here and secure it, we will most likely see a greater increase on the maritime environment.
Federal troops are helping monitor San Diego's coast, but it's not clear how long they will stay. They expect to add more wire along the eastern portion of the wall in the next few months. Perla Shaheen, ABC 10.
Hey, I'm going to say it like this. When I seen that there was a U.S. Army sitting there, I'm like, I had to think about it. I remember when Trump sent their ass there. So Trump sent the U.S. Army to help out the Border Patrol to secure the border. And I remember back in the day, I think it was when Biden was president, Texas wanted to put barbed wire to prevent people from coming over, but Biden had them remove it. Then they had the barbed wire and shit in the water or some shit like that, right? The little balloons that prevent them from swimming over in it and swimming under. And Biden had them remove it. And that's the thing I didn't like about Biden, because you were basically encouraging, incentivizing people to come into the United States and seek asylum. The illegal way, not the fair way that you're supposed to. You wanted them to come through the water because you told your state governors to stop trying to prevent them from coming in, let them come in, type shit, right? And they wanted to put the barbed wire up, and I remember we spent taxpayers' money to do that, and then Biden had them remove it. Now you got a motherfucker in office that's not playing around with this. He campaigned on it. He's with the shits. You see who answering the question? That's U.S. military. That's U.S. Army. They answering questions because that's the reality of the situation. Trump actually sent them to the border to protect it. And not only that, they don't have time to play because they still can't be everywhere. So what they do? They put barbed wire. And they didn't just put one little strip. They put 2 strips. Make sure if a motherfucker go over there, boy, it's going to cut your ass open. That's some fresh barbed wire. It ain't rusted or none. Then if you get through the first second, when they got 2 of them right at the top, you get through those 2, you drop down, nigga, this going to tear your ass up from the bottom. You hear me? They got 2 more layers of it. Talking about 6 miles of that shit. Hey, I'm not saying it's impossible to get over there, but it's just it's gonna be some bloodshed. For sure. If you try to cross over there on that side at least, you know what I'm saying? I guess motherfuckers could dig, right? I don't know. They gonna figure out something, right? Their lives depend on it, I guess. But do what you got to do, man. You know, it's our job to keep you out, and Some of the people, they just want to get in. So that's just what it is, man. If you can get in, whatever. But it's our job to keep you out. So don't get mad at what we use to get you out of here. And then I seen in one of the little clips that there was a little kid there, man. And man, I don't know. I don't, the adults could probably survive this, but getting the kids through there, bro, hyper dehydrated, bro, you ain't got no water, none, and you hiding in desert weather. It's just dangerous, bro. It's just, don't do that. That's crazy, but they gonna do it anyway, right? Yeah, it's sad, but that's the type of barbed wire they got, boy. Do y'all see that? Woo! That's just the bottom. 2 layers on the bottom. You see the little kid? I told you. That's 2 layers on the bottom. 2 layers on the top. Come on, bro. They're not playing. And I feel like they needed this. They really did need this. This wasn't something that was just easily given. They definitely needed this because the border wasn't that secure. Everybody said we could just jump over that motherfucker, and they were. So what do? When they first started doing this, I'm going to leave it at this. When they first started doing the border shit, the first thing I was thinking about, y'all seen World War Z? I think that, yeah. Is that Brad Pitt? World War Z with the zombies and shit. Like, only the country that had the border up is the ones that had the most protection. Everybody else was like kind of free for all. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can get in. Like, honestly, I feel more protected with a motherfucking border up in case niggas do turn into some zombies. You never know. Plus, we one of the most armed countries too on top of that, so we should be good, but we just don't want motherfuckers World War Z coming in this bitch like like Will Smith and I Am Legend. What is that? No, yeah, I Am Legend. We ain't just trying to have no zombies coming at us like that. Like, this border make me feel like if some shit like that pop off, well, at least we ready for that too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You put the barbed wires in them motherfucker, they gonna get stuck up in there. But y'all tell me what y'all think in this situation. Y'all think that we should be putting barbed wire up? Is y'all with the Biden administration with how they did it, or y'all with the Trump administration with how they doing it right now? You know what I'm saying? Because Trump, not only did he add the U.S. Army to the border, they also putting barbed wire up. And this helps to make sure they don't have to be there like 100% of the time, because it's 6 miles. How many agents you gonna put up there? And this is just San Diego border. So how many agents you gonna put on the border? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta put deterrents like this, so at least it'll deter them from either getting up there, or it gives you more time to catch them, I guess, if that's what it is. At the end of the day, you cannot be mad at deportation because that is their job. They're told to do it. The U.S. Army, they're at the leniency of what the president tells them to do. They go and do what the president tells them to do. They're the chief and staff. You know what I'm saying? Border Patrol, that is their job to do that. They've been having this job for a long time. It's always has been a problem. So deportation, for the people that don't understand it, it's always been a problem. There's people to prevent them from coming over. It's always been that way. So all they're doing is up in the scale. They just like, all right, we're going to put more people there. We're going to really try to purposely try to stop it instead of just letting people in. So y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section. Is this overkill, or is this what we need to do to prevent the numbers? Because the numbers have been going down, but of course the numbers gonna go up in the water. So then what? You send more border patrol in the water. You know what I'm saying? Prevent contraband or anything being smuggled. You know what I'm saying? Just do it the right way. We doing what we can do. It's the United States, protected at all choice. This is us. We're Americans. I'm not against Americans protecting Americans. Simple as that. That's me. It's your boy Savage. Angelo Savage at that. Man, like, comment, and subscribe. Please let me know what y'all think about this situation. And don't forget to subscribe, man, for real. Y'all, I got some more shit coming. Tell me what y'all want to hear next. I got you.